Oh boy! Oh, it's happening. The story time. So apparently I completely blacked out last week, and I have no idea what we were doing, but we were not doing Final Fantasy XIV. Funniest comment in the chat as to what I was doing instead of this. Anyway, it's go time in Alpus. Alpus, now officially a funny word to hear after playing Resident Evil Requiem, but we can all borrow Greek mythology. Nobody owns it. But
Actually, I think Square Enix bought all of the mythology.
Oh, well, never mind. Oh man, Capcom must have paid a mint in licensing fees then. It was worth it. It was definitely dramatic impact.
Well, I mean,
well worth the funds.
Looking at the barrels of the gun now.
Boy. You know, where's our Final Fantasy XIV Resident Evil crossover event? It's coming.
We're busy doing other stupid crossover events.
Anyway. Something to look forward to, maybe. Hey, look! We could do Monster Hunter. That's Capcom. Just CC a couple of people. Leon would be a great warrior of light. We still got Reflections that we haven't been to yet. It could be Leon S. Kennedy. That's my new headcanon until proven otherwise. Anyway. Anyway, Alpus. We have Venat here. Venat is awesome. We have Hythlodaeus here. Hythlodaeus is awesome. We have Emet-Selch here. And the three of us are going to go into Ktisis Hyperborea time chamber. We're going to go stop Meteion from doing weird things because Hermes did not peer review his work. That's what we're at. So we have some gentlemen's wagers on the line. Not whether or not I get the card out of this place, but whether or not I get the snake. Yes.
I'm going to interrupt you for a second. Your microphone is being very warbly.
Warbly? Hang on a minute.
It's kind of weird. It's sort of like it's being like dipped in water a little bit.
Give me a sec.
It's a little off.
I have a theory. Yeah, I know. How about now?
At the moment, it seems to be okay.
It's fine. Is the warble gone?
Oh, we have to speak for a little bit.
All right, I'll speak for a little bit. So yeah, we'll be running trusts. We'll see if we'll get the snake out of it. We're gonna get nothing out of this dungeon. It'll just be silly. And then there'll be a series of cutscenes that will happen. Probably one of the most intense places. Just from the badass meter, it gets broken. I've been looking forward to this.
Okay. All right, I'm trying to catch up with the stream in order to see if it's
okay
still there on stream as well. It is actually still a little weird.
Oh,
It's kind of difficult to describe. It's like the audio like clips for like a tiny fraction of a second, but because it does it multiple times, it does get a bit noticeable.
How about now?
It seems to be okay at the moment.
All right, hang on. I'm literally just poking various pieces of the apparatus.
It's still doing it.
Okay. I'm
assuming you've unplugged and plugged back in.
Yep, I have one more theory.
Okay.
If this is why, it'll be unfortunate, but how about now?
Current currently okay.
Currently okay, but I'm gonna keep talking for a little bit. I'm gonna go like this.
It seems to be normal.
Normal now. That's Oh well.
So what do you think? What do you think's caused it?
So the new controller that I have, which theoretically the older controller that I have had the exact same thing. There's a wireless dongle that I was like, let me try this thing, because this morning I almost killed myself by tripping over the cable to my controller. And I'm like, you know what? I hate cables. Let's go wireless. So I plugged the wireless thing in. My headset is also wireless, and I guess the two got into a fight.
Right. Yeah, that it seems to be okay now. I'm not getting an issue.
Alrighty. Well, thank you for troubleshooting, saving the quality of this show.
Need to get you some Blue Yeti or something.
There's that. I was thinking about this the other day. I technically have a fancy ass microphone downstairs, but it's old as hell. I have done some adjustments to my desk layout in recent times, and there's now technically space for like an angled mic that's like pointed, and I could possibly even do like a microphone arm thing going on. I may need to look into desk mics, but that would actually there'd be a logistical problem with that. Well, beforehand, just the way that my desk was, there was no room for a microphone that wouldn't block a monitor, because I have a dual monitor setup which takes up like, I don't know, 80% of the desk. But now there's a potential for a microphone, which would moderately increase stream quality, I guess. Either that or I could move a lot more things around. Alright, I should be playing the video game. Thank you for fixing the audio issues. Alrighty. Talking to Venat, we're gonna go Ktisis Hyperboreas. What have we here? Excuse me, is something happening inside of Ktisis? I say Ktisis. I think it's Ktisis. Ktisis? Mr. Venat, I'm so glad you're here. No one knows what prompted it, but the alarm was sounded and Ktisis was put into a state of alert. Procedures dictated that we evacuate immediately, and we have yet to investigate further. This is Hermes doing, obviously. What does this state of alert entail exactly? A field of dampening magic is draped over the entire facility, usually in response to escaped entities and the like. Ktisis scholars and observers are unaffected, but everything and everyone else is weakened to a fraction of their usual capabilities. And consider us forewarned. We do, however, have an urgent business with Chief Hermes and must enter the premises regardless. That said, if Hermes is willing to enact such measures, I wonder what other obstacles he has seen fit to drop in our path. With that enfeebling spell in place, we're not going to be at our fighting best. I guess this is the explanation for why, like, Venat and Emet-Selch don't just swing their hammers around. I was hardly an effective combatant to begin with. I have little to offer beyond my ethereal vision. Then you will put that talent of yours to good use. You're fairly skilled at spotting weaknesses, if I recall. Fairly skilled? Now you've gone and raised everyone's expectations. You all need only make the most of your strengths, and I will fill in the gaps as required. Venat is pure flex, as is always the case. I was once a Zem, after all. 'Twas my job to rise to the occasion, be that as defender, aggressor, or healer. I feel better about my lack of prowess already. And you, Emet-Selch, can impress us with your arcane majesty. You lob potent spells as easily as breathing. Can you also channel that power in a protective manner if you choose, yes? Yeah, should the situation call for it. Excellent, that should cover us on all fronts. I'm a bard main, you can't expect a lot from me. Look, bards are Bards are a permanent 6 on the aggro, but they're always appreciated from everybody else. Notices their parses are a little better. Your tail led us here, Viola, so it's only right that you lead us now. No matter what lies ahead, we will win through to Hermes and Meteion. And then we will face the future together. Stoic nod. Staring up at building. Camera pans up to show text. Ooh, there's a flash cut there. Fancy. Got to see the whole Ktisis Hyperborea. Alright, what do we got? Small talk. From the moment we met you, our visit has devolved into a never-ending series of complications and irritations. In spite of this, I have gained one useful thing, an awareness of dynamis. I think that a power with the potential to corrupt ether has largely escaped our notice. Whether or not I believe your tale, the facts underpinning your narrative will be the source of much debate. So understand that I act not for the sake of you or your fantastical quest. My duty demands that I apprehend Meteion, and if that now means Hermes as well, then so be it. It said that Hermes was likely perched somewhere at the highest point of facility, but reaching him will be no mean feat. Put simply, Ktisis Hyperborea contains a multitude of vast spaces linked together at the seams, meaning the interior is far more massive than even this grand structure might otherwise suggest. But even a colossal facility filled top to bottom with savage creations will not stop you, not with Venat and Emet-Selch at your side, and I will be there too, of course, cheering you on. With song and dance and arrows. Bleak as the contents of Meteion's report might be, many could hear it and remain content with their lives. But not Hermes. For him, the veneer of perfection has long been cracked, and it was to the distant heavens he looked for the means to repair it. I understand his anguish after a fashion. My own refusal to return is in opposition to this world's established order. Yet for me, the imperfections only enhance the fragile beauty of our star. I would fight to see it delivered from destruction, warts and all. Let's go. Interesting. Emet-Selch defaults to tank. And then Venat defaults to healer. I guess then if you're a healer, then Venat's DPS, and then Venat doesn't need to be full flex, but she's full flex anyway because it's Venat. Makes sense. Let's go. I love doing the little calculations. So when we get to when we get to Mother Crystal, and then we see that Urianger can flex to DPS as an astrologian, because they're like, crap, what if you're a healer? And they just like, well, Alphino is the poster Sage boy, so Sage's got to be the main healer. Urianger drank whatever those Bajja flasks were. Emet-Selch has a Dark Knight's sword. Hang on a minute. What sword is that?
I actually recognize it, but I cannot figure out what it is offhand.
That's absolutely sick. But not carrying herself as per. And that's a generic ass bow on Hythlodeus.
Is it just me? It may just be me. Is there a class icons in the party list slightly different than normal?
The Dark Knight one looks slightly smaller. I wonder if they added that in. Astro's the lowest personal DPS of the healers. Yeah, well, it would make sense because they have the whatever the button is, the 2-minute cooldown raid wide. I have to look up the Seward later. Goes hard. I never thought I'd do an Emet-Selch cosplay.
Turn back, else I might be forced.
I never go the right side. We're going the right side today. Get him. Get him. Get him. Alright, his sword does not glow, so it's not an artifact weapon or anything like that. I'm standing in this. To look up this sword later. I'm wondering if it's like a
I'm currently having a search through the arms to see if I can find it.
Bless you,
Because it
sir.
does have the bandages around the pommel, which is why I'm trying to think what.
That's part of what makes it look so good. Yeah, Venat casting stone skin. She's old school. This may sting. This may sting. Plateus!
Have a taste.
Have a taste. I need these lines now.
These guys have some lines. F-Deus especially.
I see you opening.
I see you opening.
I think I found it.
Oh.
Having a quick look just to double check that this is what I'm looking at right now. Yeah, it very much looks like it's on the scene.
Have a taste. I don't know why this is so funny. This the same crap that everybody ever says. Out of my way.
Alright, interesting. Okay, so getting the original version of that weapon is not a thing you can do, but you can get the upgraded version of it, which I don't actually think has any difference. But it is the augmented Deep Shadow Claymore from Shadowbringers.
Oh, that makes sense.
You need to buy it either in Yulmore or the Crystarium with nuts.
Yup. Deep
You
Shadow.
used to have to hand
number.
over, yeah, you used to have to hand over the original Deep Shadow Claymore and Poetics to upgrade it, but since that is no longer an option, you have to spend nuts to get it.
That's easy though.
Yep.
Have a taste.
Have a taste. Well, I'm showing up to raid and I dressed up as Emet-Selch.
I see you opening.
I see you opening. I'm gonna stop. Okay, I'll stop. I don't know what's so funny about this.
You may be thinking of Prompto a little bit.
Maybe.
Oh, hi there, opening.
It's Lisa. Oh dear, this fellow seems
Lisa
disinclined to let us pass. Then we'll have no choice but to force our way.
Force our way?
Da 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 da. Are you guys just gonna immediately run to it, or are they gonna? Oh, they wait.
Have at you.
Give me it. There it is. Ah. Give me 1,000 years. I didn't know if they were gonna give me 1,000 years. Little Dancer, are you doing AoE?
Dude, what if every single target misses? You gotta make sure, man. Remember, this is in the ancient age of the world. They still had accuracy stat that they had to deal with.
It's true.
What you don't see is that Emet-Selch's gears filled with elemental materia to protect against ice.
I see you opening.
Fine.
Out of my way.
Emet-Selch with the hand on the hip. He's like, any moment now. Come on, target, please. Thank you. Ktisis Mask of Scouting. Get him. Get him. Like, by the end of that fight, they're all sort of just like, come on. I also enjoy how on the third one, Venat moved almost immediately. For a moment there, I was hoping that they wouldn't, like, move them immediately on the first one, so they'd give you an opportunity to, like, try and figure it out. I walked here today, we still take server to come out.
Have at you.
Stay away.
Oh no, Emet-Selch has plunge! Oh no, I'm jealous. Ah.
Fucking stone skin. Oh man, I miss
Yeah.
the days.
They have
I
all
miss
the
the
good
days
stuff.
when this game was fun, you know?
Come on. This may stick.
But Bertel, stone skin was not even that good a skill in the grand scheme of things, and if players didn't have it, then people would be upset, so we had to get rid of it.
I'm not entirely useless.
That's the line. I'm not entirely useless. There was a run I did of this, and I think he said that like 100 times, and I'm hoping he does it again. I hope it's not been patched.
He just. So far, this May Sting is by far the tournament leader.
I mean, that's fine, because, you know, it shows that he is, like, he's attacking and he's trying to be a smart ass, but him saying I'm not entirely useless is just kind of amusing. Alright, Emmett, come on, man up. Take them to the other enemies. I know you can do it. Unless you're saying you don't trust Venat to keep you fucking up. Which
What?
you really fucked up, I'm gonna be honest.
It kind of.
Emet-Selch really is one of those, I'm tanking at my own pace, guys. And you will not tell me what to do. You do not pay my sub.
So this does not at all apply to Emet-Selch, but if there's a tank with low gear, then single pulling does help a little bit. But there's no way in hell Emet-Selch is low geared.
Technically speaking, because that sword he is.
You know what? If he's running this in level 80 gear, then maybe he is a low gear. Venat is 100% Benediction chicken healer. Oh my god, yes. No debate required. I mean, she'll be like, yes, single digits. And then the tank looks over, just like, could you not? You're fine, aren't you? Keep tanking. May have his flaws, but you can't fault his managerial prowess. Seriously, you want to discuss his candidacy now? Some of the banter going on in the party.
Fine, you guys aren't gonna die, right? But it's actually funny that if you die, the whole party wipes.
Yes.
And it feels like these three could just do this, and you do not need to be here.
You being here is mostly optional. This is one of the few times this is true in the entire game. Come on. Jewelry? Jewelry! Goodness me, what manner of thinking is behind this? There truly is no accounting for taste. Oh, rude. But not just tell it like it is, though.
This Snake Man is cool, but wouldn't it be cooler if it was 3 Snake Men?
I
That's probably
guess.
the thought process.
Ancients are very bored individuals. Fly true. I haven't heard that one yet. Oh, now I heard it again. Oh, he's
There we
making up
go.
for lost
There we go.
time.
Out of my way.
We're all saying the lines today. Oh, when we get to Felcourt of Troy, they just yell everything all the time. Or at least when I was running this trust, I remember that. I like had a moment.
Don't get jebaited.
Have at you.
Fucking two just skirting the line of the AoE.
Out of my way.
You really don't have to be here.
I do. Think about right here. Yeah. We have so much time.
One with the stack.
Have a taste.
Snake is giving you the easy mode powers today.
Kinda is.
Out of my way.
What's with they're all little?
Have a taste.
That's actually throwing me off.
Yeah, I would be throwing me off as well. I'm not used to that happening. Of all the times I've run it, I've never had it that often. I'm not entirely useless. Chat, he's not entirely useless.
Not entirely useless. Again! What the hell? Don't use the middle mouth anymore.
This is actually, I thought the RNG in this is actually fucking wild.
A pass for Constitution, but a fail for Intelligence. If this concept is submitted, I'll be certain to reject it. Venat leaves no survivors.
I cannot let you take Meteion. Not yet.
In a fight, right? Oh, this makes things making a comeback.
My way.
This may sting.
Have at you.
I don't know why I'm checking treasure chests like I'm glam farming, but it's muscle memory now. The weapons out of this place, some of the weapons look absolutely sick. It's a pretty good black on, like, sort of black-white contrast designs. Running around with a gun from here.
Hear their answers before they're expunged from existence.
I see you.
Yeah, there's one more pack after this. I was about to say, crap. Did I use all my cooldowns by accident?
Just the strongest pair of birds known to man.
I'll have time to build my stuff back up. Oh, hearing that tail whip. Oh, whip crack. Come here, birds.
Have a taste.
Oh, you can see them watching in the back. Oh, no, it's the different ones. They're just hanging out in the back then. Never mind.
They're giving commentary.
Ah. Oh, that's us. That's you and me right there. I'm sort of ruining the... I'm ruining the illusion, the immersion.
Yeah, you're not supposed to point the camera at us, fine.
I appreciate you no-selling it. Like you're not looking back at the camera either.
That's because I'm busy telling you off and looking at the camera.
I see you.
I will say though, I've ran this so many times and I never noticed those two in the background ever.
Because you're just, at this point, you're just completely on cruise control.
Have at you.
I probably could have Icky Shoten.
I have no idea what you just said.
Tattoo understands.
Wait, they're on the way there. How have I never seen them? That's insane.
How vulgar. Alright,
Alright,
here's...
don't die. People were watching.
It comes to this.
Will heroic bravery be interrupted?
But this time, I cannot yield. Though the world
Hi, I'm
may
here.
think me a mad, desperate fool, I will hold fast to my conviction.
Well, he's right about one of those.
See, it depends on the mood Emmet's in. He might decide to not interrupt it.
To protect Meteion, he would go so far as to transform, so far as to make himself a villain. Alright.
I will have the time and tranquility I require. Lust and gale, gather to me. Ancient brand, unleash your power.
Oh, they're dragging the boss over there. Oh, what the?
Dancing wind.
Okay then.
What I tell you, Flame, everybody's watching.
Oh no, Emet-Selch
Oh,
should
you're
get
gonna
hit
get
by
the tank Emmet, look out!
No, Emet, get out of the way, Emet-Selch! They dragged him over so slowly I couldn't dash over. Alright, well now all my cooldowns are reset, so we can do this proper.
I will have the time and tranquility I require. Lust and gale, gather to me. Ancient brand, unleash
Alright,
your
where are
power.
you going? Emet-Selch, where? Oh, never mind. They're in the
You know
outside.
what is middle? Yeah, it's middle.
Dancing wind, here's my foe. Stars on high. All is rain.
Have at you.
Prepare for trouble, make it double. They interrupted it! Champions! Impossible.
Turns out it was Hyperborea that interrupted it.
Oh, that's so true!
Streams of ether. Surge is one. Dancing winds. Here's my foe.
Have a taste.
Interrupted it again.
Out of my way. Stars on high. All is rain. Even when transformed, but I am not finished yet.
Not a good time to do it. Ugh. I'm dead. Oh! When did they put that in?
People were very upset about dying ever, so they had to.
Oh. Interesting. I should have been punished for my hubris.
No.
It's fine. It's not fine, but it's fine.
You could always just restart the whole dungeon.
Nah.
Well, it turns out Hyperborea was not entirely useless.
Not entirely useless. I heard it would sting a little, though.
Dude, I swear the run I did it with these guys, it was like the only thing he said the whole way through. Alright, well, here's the moment of fucking truth, I guess.
Alrighty, guys. Guys, it's the treasure chest. Okay. Ha!
Okay, you only got the blade.
Ha! I got the correct weapon! Alright, let's look at this. How do we look? How do we look? Oh, it's a little bit pointy.
With their eyes.
And no guard. Blades with no guards make my hands uncomfortable just looking at them. Just put a little piece of metal right here. It looks pretty good though, otherwise.
You just didn't need gods. Alright, I hope you guys are ready for a very good popcorn. We're going to be sitting down for a while.
It's the time.
It's over, Hermes. In the name of the Convocation, I hereby take Meteion into custody. And setting aside the matter of your nomination, you will come with us too. We require your knowledge to assess and resolve the situation.
Meteion, I am so sorry. Would that I could have listened to your report in full. Reflected upon its meaning and conveyed it to others. That they might reconsider their chosen course. But I have failed. And that wish will never be realized. However, ere our fates become the province of others, I bid you tell me just one thing. Was there happiness in those distant stars? Was there a reason for living?
We conducted our search as per your instructions. We scoured historical records, communed with the spirits of the deceased, heard the final testaments of the dying, welcomed their shadowed hearts into our own. One race had striven to create a world bereft of animosity. They renounced relationships to avoid interpersonal strife, and in so doing brought about societal collapse. One race had renounced war and devoted itself to the enrichment of its people. They were conquered. Though they destroyed the enemy in reprisal, they could not regain their former glory. One race had concluded that finite time was the root of all woes. Aspiring to shatter its shackles, they went in search of infinity. They discovered nothing is infinite, and that neither time or death can be cheated. Disillusioned, they gave up on the future and themselves. One race had discarded all things that gave rise to sorrow, hoping to have only joy. They found joy lost its savor in the absence of sorrow, and lost their will to live. Though worlds apart, these peoples shared a belief. The belief that they had tried their best. That they had tried to fulfill their potential with every step and success. In the course of which, they learned the truth. That they would never be free of fear and sorrow, anger and despair, of loneliness, so long as they yet lived. Even now their souls cry out for oblivion. And to this song of anguish, I lend my voice. We lend our voice. Oh, beloved mankind, shimmering jewels of beautiful Etheris, rejoice, for we will free you from the cruel yoke of existence. There is no need to struggle in vain, for in nihility awaits salvation. You will know peace and serenity, and it will be beautiful. We will make our nest at the edge of the universe. And there, in the dark of dead worlds, hoard sorrow and suffering. There we will sing, our chorus ever louder and ever clearer, that our song may reach even this ether-shrouded star. Such is the answer we have found in the stars. Such is the gift we now offer to Etheris.
There it is.
Who are you to decide our fate? To decree we live or die? Have you lost your mind? You heard what she said. She means to destroy us all, yet you'd still take her side?
In the name of the star, we have discarded those creations that we deemed flawed. If we ourselves are flawed, it does not stand to reason that we too should be discarded.
That is sophistry, and you know it!
Perhaps it is. Perhaps I am wrong. Who is to say that you are right? Let us settle this with a determination. In my authority as Chief Overseer of Elpis, I will make a judgment on man's fitness to exist. If he can learn to value all life and retain his will to live, even should his end be justified, he will surely find a way to avert his demise. If not, he will perish from the start. As with all determinations, provisions must be made to ensure fairness. Kairos! Awaken!
Memory reconfiguration system Kairos activated. Awaiting instruction.
Command. Universal memory alteration. Target area. Ktisis Hyperborea.
Ktisis. Now we know.
Starting
I'll forget.
point. Arrival of Emet-Selch of the convocation at Propylion. Endpoint. The present. Erase the memories of all events and replace with a vague recollection of the following. I was here, preparing to demonstrate the functionality of Kairos to Emet-Selch and Hitherdays. Meteion's shared consciousness became unstable. She and her sisters could not sustain their existence, and all dissipated with a burst. The resultant shockwave accidentally triggered Kairos, which erased several days of memories from all present. Execute.
Command acknowledged. Initializing. 3 processes remaining to execution.
Bravo. I dare say one would be hard-pressed to make it fairer. Everything that you told us, everything that has happened, the fact we've even met, it will all be gone.
Go, Meteion. To the edge of the universe, where none can reach you.
Hermes, won't you come with me? If you were to shed your flesh, I should be able to carry you.
I will remain. As a man, I will oppose the oblivion you bring.
Silly fool. Had you said yes, I would have granted you the gentlest end.
Silly fool.
This ends here!
Fly, Meteion!
That is far enough, Hermes!
Argos, to me!
Combat mount.
First process complete. 2 remaining to execution of memory reconfiguration.
As if we needed more pressure. No matter what, you cannot forget what happened today. For it is the key to saving your future. Your world. This fight is our fight. What comes after, our problem to contend with. Not yours. No. Your own struggle awaits. And no one else can take your place. You must flee this place with your memories intact. And I will see that you do. Now then, where is it? There you are, my little confluence.
Very well, then. You may elude us this day, but not forever.
Put that tracker on it.
Meteion's gotten away.
Second process complete. 1 remaining to execution.
Ugh. No time for brooding. Listen well. Beyond lies a spatial confluence that connects the interior sections of this building. I will destroy the confluence and force open a way outside. When I do, you must jump through.
I cannot tell you how sorry I am. But neither can I let you escape!
Too brave by half. Exemplary work, as always, Emet-Selch.
What? But how? I thought the confluence was... over...
Over there? Yes. We were rather hoping you would.
It was never anywhere but where it is now. The instant those two began making their way towards nothing, 'twas clear the plan was a diversion.
I'm quite incapable of destroying a confluence, I must confess.
A gambit brazen beyond words. Though we've grown accustomed to reckless improvision due to the antics of an incorrigible associate.
He's slightly corrigible, or she is.
Though, in the case of certain present company, incorrigible is an understatement. Honestly, I'm beginning to suspect it's a requirement for every Azen. There's no time! Quickly! Even now, I do not believe your tale. I would not suffer us to walk such a wretched path. Still, if it must be said, do not squander it. The legacy I leave you.
Wait a minute.
Final process complete. Executing universal memory alteration.
Go, Argos!
Hitler Dance is like, yeah, we good. There's now one Minfilia dog.
I'm fine. Just a little tired.
Oof, that was a fun bit. He triggered his trap card. FFXIV please the idiot unsaid. Delusional madman also applies.
Can it be true? Are we the only ones left who see beauty in the world? In life? Are the stars above no more than husks of fallen civilizations?
Last bastion of hope.
And yet, I feel her. Though she is unimaginably distant, I feel Meteion's presence, and the place where to we must go. Ere she made good her escape, I placed an enchantment upon her, one which allows us to follow her trail. She has already left the outermost bounds of Aetheris, and continues on her way. Given the vastness of the universe, it will still be no easy feat to track her down. But thanks to Emet-Selch and his Ladeus, all is not lost. We remember. So long as we remember, our fates remain ours to shape.
So, what now? You gonna get coffee?
What indeed? Let us begin by ascertaining the situation at Ktisis Hyperborea, where the others should still be. Given the likely state of their memories, however, it would be imprudent for us to approach them directly. In which case... I am sorry, my friend. I've asked much of you this day. But may I trouble you one last time?
Dog espionage.
Argos will investigate in our stead. We will share in his consciousness and see and hear as if we were with him. Now, close your eyes and open your mind.
Sword of Omens. Give me sight beyond sight.
Thank goodness you are unharmed.
Unharmed? There is a gaping hole in my memories. I can scarcely remember arriving here in Elpis.
Forgive me. I was preparing to demonstrate the functionality of Kairos to our guests. But Meteion, her shared consciousness became unstable. And she...
So, that's what prompted the state of alert. And when you went to investigate, you were caught in Kairos' accidental operation.
So it would seem. It's all a blur to me.
Such an unfortunate accident. Oh, and what of Venat and your other companion? You went inside together, as I recall.
We did?
If Venat was with us, I have no recollection of it. But that there is her familiar, is it not? The fellow seems happy enough, so I think it's safe to assume his mistress as well. I haven't the slightest notion who this other companion might be, however.
Ah, well, that individual struck me as a bit different, for want of a better word.
How dare.
Perhaps it wasn't actually a person, but some manner of creation.
Curious. I must ask Venat about it when next we meet.
Yes, you do that. Now, if we may tend to Hermes, whatever this Meteion did, it seems he bore the brunt of it.
So a few Fire 4s.
Once you are fit to travel, you will return with us to Amarot. We need to make certain there are no other ill effects.
You missed phase 1, Snooty. You did not miss phase 2. Missed that. No pet dropped. No orchestrion roll, no cards. I did get the samurai sword, though, which was slightly appropriate.
Also, I am here on business of the 14. We've already had the conversation, like as not, but since your toy wiped my memory, we'll have to have it again.
Yes, of course. As you see fit.
This Kairos, it manipulates memories through the emission of etheric waves, correct? There is a theory which holds that memories scoured by blasts of ether are restored when the soul is cleansed in the underworld.
Thanks for that plot hole closing, Hippolytus. That would have been awkward if you didn't say that right now.
If true, then perhaps when our time comes to return to the star, we shall remember these few days we have lost.
I doubt aught of interest occurred. Look forward to the revelation if you like, but I should prefer to reminisce on more meaningful moments.
Oh, the slow-mo one!
Let us rest. If only for a while. After all, you and I... Oh, we still have a long, long way to go.
I'm pretty sure he does. God damn it! Because when we see him again later, spoilers, I guess, he is definitely not keen on any of this. How about you, Midgard Swimmer? Are you keen on all this? He's just enjoying it. Don't talk to him right now. He's watching his stories. Are you feeling it all recovered? I understand that your exertions were more than purely physical, but resting one's body, if only for a moment, is never without merit. As for Hermes, I think it unlikely he will create more entelechies. He poured much of himself into Meteion, and now that she and her sisters are gone, dissipated in his mind, the grief must be unbearable. Or unbearable, perhaps. He will blame himself. He will believe that, had he never acknowledged his dissatisfaction with the world, then the Meteia would never have been born to suffer and die. The offer to join the 14 will be a welcome distraction, and one day hence he will face the advent of the final days in the role of Fandaniel. Yes, good information on how soul memory works. We established the other half of this from what we heard in the classroom from who's his face. Hang on a minute, guys. It feels so good. Every single time. All right, anyway. And I was watching you in quiet contemplation. Viola, listen to me. Our duty now is not to denounce Hermes for his misguided determination, or to convince Emet-Selch and Hythlodaeus that they have been deceived. No, we must instead ensure that the experiences Hermes sought to expunge are preserved. What remains in our memories alone will be our weapon against the final days. You must fight this battle in your age and I in mine. Come, let us walk together once more. I will see you to the doors of Propylaeon. It's that Harry Potter meme. Why, whenever there's trouble, it's always you three, and it's just Venat, Azem, and the Warrior of Light. You the last bit of map? This is the last bit of map, ladies and gentlemen. Just gonna go over here real quick. Hit me with that sweet, sweet map XP. Oh, get it! What the hell's even over here? The Chthonic Horns. Oh, it's a nice little photo place, I guess. Anyway. Alright, let's biggity bail. Biggity biggity bail. Oh man, Morrowind callback. Ha! Square can't sue them though, because the game already came out. They copyrighted all of Greek literature well after the fact. Alright, let's get out of here. Time for the other cool part. Your time in this age is drawing to an end. Upon speaking to Venat, several cutscenes will play in sequence. It's recommended that you set aside sufficient time to view these scenes in their entirety. This isn't going to take us over an hour, is it? I think this is just because we play as Alfino when this is all done.
So, it is within. The portal that brought you hither, and will take you home.
Clarissa Omega still looks like a butt. True facts. Yes, this is where we part ways.
May you and yours emerge triumphant. Make use of the knowledge you have gained, that your days in Elpis and our friend's sacrifice be not in vain. With Meteion free to pursue her designs, 'tis only a matter of time until the final days are upon us. We must be ready. From fortifying our defenses to securing our escape, there is much to be done. In spite of this, we cannot allow the report that set this calamity in motion to become common knowledge. Were the masses to learn the fates of the other stars, I fear the situation would spiral out of our control. I must carefully consider who can be trusted and bring them into the fold.
There's at least 12 people.
Ordinarily, I wouldn't hesitate to call upon the 14. However, it was the desire for a fair determination that drove Hermes to attempt to erase our memories. Were he made aware of his actions, there is no telling whether he would remain a friend or become a foe. Alternately, we might try to alienate him from the convocation. Yet in doing so, we would deprive ourselves of a brilliant mind who would be invaluable in the crises to come. Quite the dilemma. Which is why I must work independently of the convocation. Regardless of how we proceed, if we are to permanently avert the final days, we must be equal to Hermes' challenge. We must prove that mankind is worthy to exist, and this hinges, I think, on how we confront the all-consuming despair that accompanies a senseless and seemingly inevitable end. Bewildered and divided, we would perish like the peoples of those celestial ruins. We could not hope to survive the final days, much less take the battle to Meteion at her nest. We must find a way to defeat despair, to unite and prepare as many as possible for the struggle ahead. Heavy will weigh the burden of guiding this legion of souls. Yet I have faith in mankind's potential. As long as he believes in himself, there is naught he cannot achieve. So I will not give up on him. On us. You may find your world to be very different. Or perhaps the erasure of our friends' memories has sown the seeds of a conjunction between us. We cannot know until the moment is at hand. So shall I strive to do my best, taking naught for granted as I walk my path. And I pray you walk with me to the end.
She said the thing!
As you move forward, so too will I. As will all, resolved to fight for the morrow. And when mankind has found the strength to stand against despair, we shall silence the song of oblivion. She who sings it will learn our journey is far from over. This I promise. Fare you well, my light of the future, till we meet again.
Bye, Mom.
From this day forth, I shall strive to bring honor to the seat of Vandani.
Even now, I remember standing there, locked in a moment where the sky is aflame. where stars fall as tears and screams darken the seas. Where resignation rots the trees. Where terror twists magics into abominations. Such is the lament of they who have gone before. The song of they who tried and failed to create a better world. The song of the end. That which hides at the edge of the universe is no longer hope's creation. It is hopelessness incarnate.
These are sequences of separate memories sort of tied together. So this is Hythlodaeus agreeing to become a sacrifice to Zodiark. Beforehand is showing how creation magics went out of control.
Mankind saw half of its number sacrificed to bring forth Zodiark.
We're getting a bunch today.
And covering the star in a shroud of ether, we forestalled the final days.
We're experiencing these memories while like traveling through space and time. So this is... I also have the understanding that this is more of a medley than what actually happened. She is walking to the second boss room.
Yet the cries echoed still. We wept for innocence lost, wailed for death inevitable. A reality too terrible to bear. And for too many who sought comfort in gilded memories of joyful days and tranquil nights.
Five, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
This
Okay,
is
there's
all
more.
wrong. Why must we suffer so?
It needn't be like this. No. There must be a way to restore things to the way they were. To reclaim the perfect paradise we once had.
No, my friends. Suffering exists, and we cannot pretend otherwise. No civilization, however great, could eliminate it. If we would live, we must accept it as our constant companion. Let us not seek to forget this tragedy. Let us carry it in our hearts, that we may grow stronger and know true happiness.
We can't accept it. We won't accept it. It will be ours again. A world free of sorrow.
Good take. Put it in the trailer.
No, it will not. For there has ever been sorrow. Mankind was but spared its biting sting for a time. So please, open your eyes. To try and reclaim those lives we lost by sacrificing yet more isn't wisdom. It is weakness. No paradise is without its shadows. If we cannot accept this truth and learn from our pain, then our plight shall be repeated.
O mighty Zodiark! God, born of our boundless faith, we bid you, hear our prayer. Accept this offering of lives, and deliver unto us the lives we once had. Deliver unto us the days of old. The days when the star was a font of love, and we knew naught but bliss.
The sword klutz, it doesn't count.
You would destroy it? Our beautiful world?
Lands that stretched on forever. Skies one could drown in. The heartbeat of nature, silent yet strong. And amidst it all, a people. Beacons of light and life. Laughter that warmed my heart like naught else before. They are my meaning and my purpose. My love. In spite of, or perhaps because of this, I choose to believe in mankind's potential, in his ability to find a way forward. So let there be no way back. From that temptation, I sunder us. No more shall man have wings to bear him to paradise. Henceforth, he shall walk. All is excruciating pain. I breathe fire and torment. I birth a world of suffering to mire and plague. In one fleeting moment, lives come and go, ever moving towards the unknown. And in that fleeting moment, they cry for the answer to the question. Why, given life, are they meant to suffer, to die? As fragmented, imperfect beings, yours is a never-ending quest. A quest to find your purpose, knowing your end is assured. To find the strength to continue when all strength has left you. To find joy, even as darkness descends. And amidst deepest despair, light everlasting.
Unfortunately, it is now all downhill from here.
A conjunction has begun to form. An intertwining of your time and mine.
Then we get to Ultima Thule, it goes back up again.
When you truly understand what is at stake, and your journey has prepared you to surmount the insurmountable, then shall I honor the promise made in another time, another age.
She's here the whole time. Okay, I'm reading chat again. Venat from the top rope. You did this, Hermes. Someone get the tissues. It's a moment. This is life. It is life. Alright, and we're back. I get the Alfino things. I got ahead of myself there. What does the journal say about all this? No, just go back to the cinematics. Elbow dropped all of mankind. Yes, ladies and gentlemen, Venat, one of the coolest characters in this entire game. There are many, many, many cool characters in this game. She's just muscled her way onto the short list. Alrighty, well. Back we go. Time to tell everybody a whole bunch of stuff. Go to the cutscene room. Mom MVP. Strong agree. It's Tataru here too. How you doing, Tataru? Your knack for turning up exactly when needed, and this is no exception. Hi, Kryal. Heard you off on the first as part of our efforts to investigate the final days. Well, as so often seems to be the case while you're away, we've had some few developments, which we can discuss in just a moment. For now, however, I cannot tell you how wonderful it is to have you back. Oh, hang on a minute. What do we get? Oh. We are the Elpiferos. I guess. Is that Bearer of Hope?
Yes, it is Bearer of Hope.
I guessed it! She doesn't beat out Hythlodaeus and Emet, but they are equals. It is. Well, the thing, they all have such like a different energy that they bring and master.
I want a spin-off with just the trio.
That would be fun.
Oh, you said that with so much reluctance.
No, I was thinking there was some like supplemental reading thing that Square Enix put out like a while back. That I think it was that, but I think it was Hythlodaeus, Emet-Selch, and the Azem. But I never actually got around to reading it. It was one of those, oh, I should read this, that I never actually read it, so I don't actually know what it's about. I just know that it was probably good.
Did you give your Emet-Selch ramble at any point, and I might have missed it?
I started out with it. I think I teed it up to make it a bigger deal when I showed up to Elpis. But I should read it. Those stories, yeah. The short version of it is that Emperor Solus, simply due to the sheer amount of baggage and shit he's been through, is a more interesting character to me, even though he's basically the same person. I remember taking umbrage with seeing Emet-Selch again in this after Shadowbringers. I call it the Pyramid Head syndrome. So they love wheeling out Pyramid Head and anything Silent Hill related to be like, remember him? Isn't he cool? And the first Silent Hill movie actually made a lore sense about it, but in Silent Hill Homecoming, they just literally pulled him out because they didn't know what to do. And it's sort of the concept of wheeling out a beloved character to try to give value to something that otherwise doesn't have it. But reflecting upon Elpis now, Emet-Selch wasn't as bad. I think I really just had a bad taste in my mouth seeing him again.
So I'm actually on the same page with you in that one initially, coming in through the door and seeing him there. My first thing that crossed my head wasn't, oh my god, it's Emet-Selch. My first thing that crossed my mind was, I see. Yeah, I was. So going through this now, like knowing everything that happens, not being wrapped up in everything, like they handled him pretty well, and some of the goofy Saturday morning cartoon nonsense that goes on between him and Hythlodaeus and the heavily implied antics of that rascal known as Azem. I didn't mind it as much the second time through. The key story, I think we're gonna get more of that. Definitely gonna get more of that in 8.0 in the main game. He had a similar thought when he showed up again. Kind of like when a guest star shows up in a sitcom and the audience cheers. I didn't harp on about it again because it was not as strong a reaction, but they ultimately earned it. This is also something with the exception of Dawn Trail. Every time the story does something weird or not what you want, they earn it. They put the work in. I'm not gonna bitch and moan about Zenos again, but it is kind of like they put vegetables on your plate, and you're initially like, nah. But I think as we got through it and we got through that area, they cobbled the broccoli and like cream cheese, and it was a lot easier to digest. They earned the moment. They earned bringing them back, even though they probably knew people like us were gonna be like, oh my god, come on.
It was they earned the moment in the end. Yeah. Now it is for people who really like Emet-Selch, they also did him justice. So for people, I guess, not as jaded as us, it is nice to sort of visualize the world as Emet-Selch saw it before the final days, to give us that sort of better insight into his character and sort of add to the weight of Shadowbringers. That is a vision of it. The amnesia thing it feels a little contrived. There's just no way of getting around it. That everybody wiped their mind, and then Venat was just like, no, we can't tell anybody. We must be on this path that we will walk to the end. Which is ultimately also, this is, they do the Terminator view of timelines in 14, which is there is only a single timeline, and if you break from the timeline, you will alter time. And so it's consistent chronologically with everything that happens. Now you can see like after images, like the whole Crystal Tower coming from the future and stuff like that. But part of me also wonders if this would have been better seated if Elpis had its own expansion. Going back to my constant soapboxing about how Endwalker is 2 expansions in 1, and that there may have been more purchase, more runway for this calamity of events, and then they wouldn't have needed a contrivance to, okay, everybody all knows this stuff, and now we're all going to forget and gloss over the fact that the Convocation is known to the most powerful people known to man, and somebody there may have been able to figure out how to remove mind wiping. You know, compared to when the Forum has all that mind wiping stuff. Like, that's powerful enough. You would believe that some Sharlayan trickster would be able to mind wipe people in a way that nobody else on the planet would be able to undo. Like, it's like, okay, yeah, sure, it's Sharlayan. They know some crap that we don't. But to just have the Convocation brush it aside, that's sort of where the contrivance comes in. Which is a lesser point against this game, I guess. Or this story. It was not inconsistent, which is the hard part. That is the how do you do this correctly? It's actually really hard. So the fact that there was no weird plot holes, it was just there's this one thing that you're just like, I guess we have to go along with this. Also the, well, implication that the final days happened pretty quickly afterwards means that theoretically they wouldn't have had enough time to get the memories back. But that's Elpis. Got through it. Hythlodaeus once again comes out of this looking absolutely gangbusters. Alrighty, so from here we gotta go talk to Mom again and fix things as the happens part. So, have you learned aught more of the final days? Stoic nod. Oh boy, have we learned more. The journey was well worth the risk. No doubt your newfound knowledge will be a great boon to us all. But, unfortunately, during your time in the first, events here have taken a turn for the worse. Scions are running themselves ragged trying to contain the spread of blasphemies, but it's a losing battle. Try and ascertain the where and why of it. Alice and Alfino have been traveling all over. Of all the reasons they visited, Locus Amenus is one of the worst affected. Thancred, Estinian, and Graha took a detachment of allied soldiers there to offer aid and succor to those in need. The province is vast. They only managed to visit a handful of coastal villages. It was an accomplishment worth celebrating still, but a drop in the bucket at best. In the meantime, Ishtola and Master Matoya have been making a concerted effort to establish contact with Hydaelyn and the Ethereal Sea, but to no avail. As for Chitaru and I, we've been keeping a close eye on the Forum. From what we gather, they've been constructing a vessel to ferry people to the moon, an ambitious project that has likely been years, if not decades, in the making. However, since we've seen no sign of it thus far, I suspect it's still incomplete. You'll also recall the proposal issued by Master Fortunault to the people of Razat-Han. Following their discussion, Vitor has declared his support for the plan and urged those who wish to evacuate to accept the Forum's invitation. So far, so good, but that's where things get a little strange. Apparently, the Forum caught wind of the lunar teleporter in the Tower of Babel and decided to use it to deliver people to the moon instead of their mysterious ship. Therefore, to secure safe passes for the Hanish refugees to the tower, Alfino, Alice, Estilian, and Graha traveled to Garlemald not long ago. Trouble is, the capital is hardly the safest place to begin with, and now final days have come to Garlemald. Dana. Shortly after our friends arrived, they were sent to rendezvous with Master Fortunault. Then panic broke out, and our communications were severed. From what fragments we were able to make out before the link shell went completely silent, we can only assume that the phenomenon has spread to the capital. The others need you. Please, you must help them. Sure. I could fight people. Having you there will make all the difference. I'm sure of it. Camp Broken Glass is the first port of call, so you'd best start there. Hopefully, Lucia will know where they are. There's no telling what you'll be walking into, so you'd best take every possible precaution. Not again. Camp Broken Glass. Running low on aetheryte tickets that they handed me when I started my account. I'll actually have to pay for teleport fees again. Perish the thought. Alright, I don't think this is going to take me 45 minutes. I'm going to gamble it. Viola, not a moment too soon. Skies over Garlemald are ablaze. But it's events on the ground that concern me. As you have heard, your fellow Scions arrived ahead of you. We cut the customary greeting short after we received word from our troops that the Magna Glacius, that the Forum's airship has landed. We have then that the heavens began to burn. I dispatched your friends at once to ensure the refugees come no harm. I would have you join them immediately. Additional support is en route, but we will discuss them later. I trust you are ready to depart. Several cutscenes played. It is recommended that you set aside sufficient time. You participate in battle. Earlier on the Magna Glacius. Playing the song again. Not Granny.
No.
Oh, Grandpa, sorry. From behind, you look like a woman.
No. We were promised an escape. Not the same we fled.
I shall not meet my final days here in this blasted waste.
Rude. But
Calm
accurate.
yourselves. Your panic is our greatest enemy. Come, we must build a line of defense.
How?
Leave the fighting to us, Father. You must lead the people to safety.
Oh no.
We get to be a Sanchi!
Alphinaud's... Look, I don't know if I've updated this. Alphinaud's button layout was fucking garbage.
We'll find out! What will they do to controllers?
I can handle this pair.
You shall tend to the refugees. Let us be about it.
Let us be about it.
As you wish, my little lord.
Alright, let's see what shit we gotta deal with. I think they're just gonna throw us in, so I gotta learn this on the fly.
I think they let you sit there for a minute where you get your buttons. Everything's just not aggroed. Could be. Oh, never mind now. Studying goes right in.
Help is at hand.
This is like the most miserable fucking fight ever for me. Just the buttons were in such a bad place.
Alright, oh, no. These are buttons.
Leave it to me.
There it is. There. I just need you to know what the prognosis button is. AoE heal, AoE heal. Alright, knees. Instacast!
Those who can stand, come with me.
Oh, he's doing Mondo damage. Look at this. Bonk.
Gnarly damage, even.
Yeah. What were the other names? What were the other names?
Outrageous.
Oh.
Oh, you be doing outrageous healing.
Yeah, do I have to talk to some?
You're safe.
There we go, yep. I remember Mondo was the one you're just like, no one said this. I'm like, I gotta remember. Tubular damage.
Oh. I was gonna say, you saved that guy. That was most tubular of you.
Thank you.
Trying to find a good opportunity to use the rest of them. Oh, dude, Estinian was way cool.
I keep doing that. Oh.
We have Groovy and Funky. I'm not quite sure what to use those.
You'll want a shield. No damage. Oh, hang on. I have. Oh, no, never mind. No, I gotta.
Do you think they put anything through a mechanic where you could dodge it?
Well, for a sec, I'm looking down at the D-pad. Oh boy. Here, baby, spam it.
You could use that as a mechanic in a fight and do something a bit more interesting with it.
I agree. Away.
Like what if the party has to move while that's happening?
Alright, here we go. Alright, now I was looking at him, so I know which one comes first.
But not hard enough.
Oh, attack Estinian with this. Nope, still not. Oh, he's dead. That's why I can't target him. He's dead, Jim. Thought that was gonna be a lot worse than it was. Just being able to spam AoE helped. The buttons were in a weird spot playing, even with keyboard and mouse. Particularly if you had any knowledge of Sage. Praying it doesn't count.
Help! Someone, please!
What?
Now we can place Graha.
No. Don't. I don't want to die.
Maybe not.
Forward! Let not a single fiend escape!
Maybe not Graha yet. Disrespected with the generic Endwalker battle music.
Wait, that's...
Euless and the army. So, you've recovered then? In time enough to be of aid. For once.
Can't hear you, you're whispering. We're 50 feet away.
We can speak
50
of it more
yalms away.
later. For now, we must fight! To repay your salvation in kind, or with better!
It's alright, he's an he's got big heals, he can hear it.
That's true. Elf ears. Yeah, get them. Half of them are going to die off, you know.
Of that I've no doubt.
Their conviction.
rebel saviors the Imperial Army. Oh!
Oh, there he is.
I had hoped to take all of them down at once.
Think a withdrawal might be in order?
Oh, sod that. You know who would never abandon these people to their fate.
You know who.
To be devoured by their former friends. That'd be beyond cruel. These beasts must fall here and now.
Well then, I'd say it's high time we threw caution to the winds.
So long as you spare me the heroic sacrifices. Now, let's go!
I guess we do play as Graha at some point, I thought. Alright, what do we got here? Oh, I'm like, why am I not building my combo up? Not that kind of red maids. For a cutscene red maids.
You're just red.
Yeah, we're just red. Oh. Why is this not how this works? Okay, fine. Why am I asking what makes sense? Oh no, hard casting for arrow. Hang on a minute, I screwed everything up.
I'm fine.
Oh. Oh!
Not today.
It was hidden behind the dash. Come on. Look at his coordination.
I'm not done yet.
Scorch ASMR. Oh, you start the combo over if you interrupt it. Alright.
None to worry about. The air crackles with energy. Find cover!
Ah, they blow up in sequence.
they say, turnabout's fair play.
Million pledge. And cutscene killed him. Ally say remains badass to the end.
There's not the barest trace of ether. Maybe there really is no way to bring them back.
Thank you for saving our lives once again. I remember you from Purusha. You helped us there too, didn't you?
Ah, you're from Palaka's stand. I'm glad you're still in one piece. Or you will be, once I see to that injury of yours.
Look out!
It's like Lara Croft. He stands up and then realizes he's dead. Alright, here's the Graha part. This is what I remember.
Get out of here! Quickly! I won't lose them. Not a one. This will be a brighter future. I won't let a madman's apocalypse ruin everything we've fought to achieve.
His fist is already clenched, so that doesn't count.
Get it together, Alizé. You're embarrassing yourself. And in front of Father, no less. You might never measure up to our champion. But we ask too much of her as it is. You mustn't let Eorzea's hero fight alone.
But I'm right here. Wow. Crotch shot.
Oh.
Back, bitches. This is precisely why you should never squip your squat regimen. I know for a fact I did not pick this response the first time around.
I can look after myself, you know.
I can do my own squats.
Everything's in order, I trust?
Ooh, a very slight nod. Because things are very slightly in order at all pans.
I've had enough of this rabble. Come on!
A little spinny around Alizé.
Oh, a trio for the ages. Just the beginning.
So this is a nice little piece because of how long it took Alice and Graha to kill it without you, and then you just show up and wreck its face.
I had a feeling I'd find you here. This should be the last of the worst troublemakers. With me!
Stab him.
Leave the healing to me.
You'll be fine.
I'm in your debt.
Hits you?
Where were we?
Fine. Good night, sweet prince. Got him! With time to spare.
You must board without delay. The ship will depart ere long.
Your offer to host us in Sharlayan is most appreciated. But will the final days not soon fall upon it as well?
Your hesitation is not unwarranted. The satrap entrusted me with your lives, yet I have failed your comrades. Nor are you wrong to fear that this corruption will continue to spread. I cannot promise you complete safety, even in my homeland. What I can promise is that I will do all in my power to protect you. That power is not inconsiderable. Even now, my countrymen are preparing the vessel that will deliver us to a sanctuary on the moon. Join us on our journey there, and beyond, to new horizons. Come to old Sharlayan. Please.
We would be fools to refuse such a generous offer made in earnest.
It seems they've a new destination.
The people of Radzat-Han have known too much suffering. The march to Garlemald will only bring them more, short though it may be.
I quite agree. Fortunately, they have you to look after them.
Yes. Well.
Behind you! Just there!
We're hitting all the good parts this week.
More of them.
Zenos! Here!
This is Garlemald.
You'll be alright. Hurry to the airship.
Nameless NPC, get the hell out of here. You'll be in the blast zone.
Why have you come?
A heretofore unseen beast. 'Twas ripe for the slaying.
I hope that guy didn't stop running. Yeah, you do not want to watch this train crash.
Poor sport, alas. Unfit to temper my blade.
Oh, for the love of... You cannot still be on about a rematch.
See you, Knifein.
That is and has ever been my sole concern. You, on the other hand, are fixated on a different quarry. Your passion pales before mine. Yet neither hate nor despair seem sufficient to recapture your misdirected bloodlust.
Fight me, bro.
I hone my blade, and I wait.
That's it. That's all you care about. Garlemald is in ruins. Our homeland, the nation you rule, is as good as gone. Along with so many of its people. Not just soldiers like us. Not only those who fought and killed for power and duty. Innocent civilians. Murdered by their own flesh.
Ah,
and
I'm
blood,
counting that as two.
lost and
That was a double.
confused as they breathed their last. While we who survived with our lives and minds intact were left to freeze to death. The Eorzeans tell me all this
And
was
another one.
your doing. You slaughtered your countrymen. You did. For what?
Julius is padding these numbers.
For nothing in the end. So much wasted effort.
You bastard!
For your own sake, Ulus, you must control your anger. It will serve no one should it consume you and see you transformed.
Would you be happier had I a good reason?
What?
If my motives met with your approval, would you no longer resent the outcome? If so, then perhaps a beast's skin would suit you better. Duty, honor, morality. All constructs of convenience when put to proof. Surely the war taught you how easily power becomes the tool of the self-righteous. How the people's justice was merely a means to their ends. Yet you would ask me why. Ask any creature of this star and those above for answers, and they will tell you what suits their fancy. And they would be right to do so. What meaning there is to be found in the petty vicissitudes of your existence must be gleaned by you, and you alone. Should you seek it in battle in the fruitless pursuit of my demise, then come. Assume your rightful place as a notch on my blade.
You are a blight on the Garlean race, and there would be no more satisfying way to expunge it than by beating you to death.
Oh my god.
But I will not be party to another tragedy. I refuse to lose anyone else because of you. So go. Go! And may we never suffer your madness again!
Zenos! Perhaps you found meaning in living this way. I cannot deny you found strength. Yet if you only pursue your hedonistic pleasures and pay no heed to the plight of others, then no one will give you the time of day. You will never get what you want. Not even the battle you pine for so dearly. You'll be alone for an eternity, and you'll deserve every agonizing second of it.
Just gotta keep walking. Staring him down. Blessed day, Julius. Thought he was gonna give me one. He gave me 4 fist clenches. The double fist clench. Oh my goodness.
To depart. The refugee ships will be leaving shortly, but I've asked mine to remain for the time being. There's room enough for you to join me on it, if you wish. Do contain your surprise. I needn't agree with the Scion's methods or intentions to acknowledge that their deeds are deserving of gratitude.
We appreciate the offer. But might I ask why you are delaying your departure? I presume it is not solely for our benefit.
I must visit Garlemald ere we return to Sharlayan. Having caused such an uproar, 'tis only meet that I explain myself to the Ilzabard contingent.
Yeah, we going.
Allow us to accompany you then. We should be glad to facilitate, given our familiarity with all concerned. If you would like to join as well, Ulysses, we can speak of recent events on the way.
He'll be after your seat on the forum next.
Ah, blessed day. This is like everything I hoped that we would get to this week. Like I thought we wouldn't get the Zenos scene. I thought we'd have to wait for next week on that, but we got everything. Oh man. Oh, feels good. All right, give me some of the good stuff. Couldn't save them all, but if you arrived any later, it would have been a massacre. Things were looking bleak until you and the first showed up. There'll be time later to discuss your journey to the first. There's one thing I must ask. Did you pretend to cheat with our friends in the Crystarium? They say hi. Lena and Beck Luck both warned me against overexerting myself? Strange that they would express such similar sentiments. Identical, in fact, but their advice is duly noted. The final day should manifest here, too, after everything these people have suffered. This is a great, cruel fate beyond words. Speaking of words. Blah, blah. What do you got, Julith? Been a while since you last spoke. For some time, I was not myself. Lucy and the others told me that what happened that night and about the events that took place while I was receiving treatment. It was only then that I realized the lengths you and yours go to. I know I might never be able to repay you, but I'll be damned if I don't try. And most of all, I want to thank you, all of you, for everything you've done and continue to do for the sake of my people. Someone said it. At very least, I'm glad our own members are accounted for. Nothing. All right. Probably have time for this cutscene, whatever this cutscene's gonna be. This may boil over. Actually, this probably will boil over.
Do you risk it? Do you risk it or do you not?
No, we'll end on a high note, because it's just going to be a bunch of exposition. Oh, man. That was 4 fist clenches in 1 cutscene. By the same person! I was not ready for the double fist clench. I was also, like, at this point, I now officially feel like the counter has paid itself off. It was sort of like fist cleanse here, fist cleanse there, but like spread out overwards. All right, Snooty says risking it, so we're risking it.
Wait, oh, okay.
See Zenos standing there, so uncaring and unrepentant. God, I don't know what came over me. I just blurted out the first thing that came to mind, but looking back on it, I stand by those words. I would say I hope they don't incite him to further villainy, but to be honest, I doubt he even remembers what I said. Anyway, enough of all that. It's good to see you again. Oh. Okay. Well, now we'll save it. Now we'll park it here. And if I talk to you, it's gonna be a whole bunch of people talking, and then we're gonna get on the ship. Alrighty. Okay. Now we're good. I've risked it. I got my 501,000 experience. Yeah. So. Oh, so much good. All the good stuff today. Yeah, I know. Rolled the dice and nothing happened. Oh, okay. So we'll just stop here. And then next week we will be off to Old Charlemagne to run around the lower half of Labyrinthos and hang out with Dank Cole. That'd be a nice to hit the low point, one of the low points of the expansion before you go to one of the high points, I suppose. But anyway, there. Where's my button? Here's my button. Oh, it was a good time. Good time. Oh, the good stuff. It really was like a laundry list of things that I was waiting to see, all just checked off. Feels good. So yeah, more Fatal Frame Saturday. I might beat it Saturday. I feel like it's gonna go down to the wire. Like I'll be about as close as you can get to beating it. But I feel like there's just too much game left in Fatal Frame to me to be done proper. And then more of this next week. Let's see. So we've got 3, maybe 4 more streams of Endwalker. Doing the math in my head. We've got to talk about a whole bunch of stuff. Then we're gonna go to Labyrinthos, and then we just kill time for a whole bunch of time. And then it's Ultima Thule. And Ultima Thule is gonna be like 2 streams, and then the conclusion of Ultima Thule, which is also gonna be a stream or 2. So it'll be 5 streams. 5 streams. So sometime mid-May, we'll be done ski with Endwalker. We will have walked to the end. And and then I am actually I am actually interested to see how 6.3, 4, and 5 play out when you're just rifling through them all in quick succession. I think we're still gonna make fun of them. I'll probably cry, yeah. But there will be crying, yeah. Oh, definitely. 6.2 is still such a good patch. So I'm definitely looking forward to that. 6.1 was fun. It was interesting, compelling, cool stuff. But yeah, 6.3, 6.4, 6.5. We'll see how it feels just binging it. If it's just bad. And then we're gonna get to 7.0, and that cannot wait. I have to figure out. I think I'm gonna need to put something up on screen when we go off on a real bender. I had a few ideas in my mind. I think it's just gonna boil down to me like getting some sort of a text thing that I throw up that says something like, so it's like warning, ramble in progress. I'll have to see how elaborate I want it though. I don't think anything too elaborate's gonna really be appropriate. But anyway, speaking of rambling, that's what's going on right now. So let me push some buttons.